I'm very excited about being here at CES. I run a company called Brand Camp University. And at Brand Camp University, what we do is that we help entrepreneurs and startups to be able to leverage technology to be able to tell their story online. And so we have a conference series that we do across multiple cities in the United States. We do it in Detroit, Boston, New York, Las Vegas, and Austin, Texas. And again, I'm very excited about being here because again, I'm a geek at heart, but also I understand how important it is to be able to leverage technology to be able to really lower the economic gap between underrepresented groups and groups that have traditionally used these tools to really be able to move their businesses forward. Lots of times people have great ideas, but taking an idea from concept and then being able to scale the idea so it's not just you as the entrepreneur running the idea becomes, I think, a challenge that a lot of entrepreneurs actually run into. So again, just being able to scale it so that I'm operating at peak efficiency. One of the most rewarding things is that we have a chance to really kind of build really communities in different pockets of the country. And lots of times now we're starting to hear more and more stories about how people are not only inspired, but now we've helped them to kind of activate their business, how to be able to not only launch the idea, but then to be able to grow the idea so that now they can sustain themselves. So when I look at our economy, I look at the startup economy as being a sector of the overall economy. All the data, and you can go back to the Kaufman Foundation, they have an actual report out that talks about how startups and small businesses represent 100% of the net job growth in this particular country. And so I think being able to understand how we can take the learnings from that particular sector so that we can now begin to continue to grow sustainable businesses, not only in Silicon Valley, but in other pockets of the country. Like I'm from Detroit. And so, so you're starting to see other areas start to take some of that information, some of that learning, and create entrepreneurial density that'll help to be able to change just the fabric and economy of those areas. You need to have government and you need to have the entrepreneurial community working together because again, legislation and there are things that are in place or regulatory things that have been in place and maybe they're old or they're outdated. So I think trying to align the legislation that's in place so that it can help open up doors, remove red tape, remove the bureaucracy so that entrepreneurs and startups can do what they do, which is create and innovate.